So, ang gagawin natin is more crystal report. So, on the more crystal report, it's like the crystal report dati, but we'll work on not just one table. We'll work on two or more tables. So, ibig sabihin, we'll be using inner joins on our crystal report. Okay. To do that, I have added table sa ating database. So, syempre, again, yung Microsoft, ay wrong spelling. Okay, show tables. There. So, I have here the 6 tables as of yung exercise na binibigay ko sa inyo dati. So, we have um, contacts, core, or yung course, core is Certificate of Registration, kaya siya tinawag na core. Department, EMP2, Human, Sched, Student Schedule. So, I have here, pakita ko lang. So, I have here the table student, okay, table stud, which contains the studno and the name of the student. I also have here the table SKD. Oops, sorry. So select asterisk from SKD, which contains the subjects, okay, that are offered or the schedules that are offered. And I also have here yung stud, sorry, select asterisk from stud SKD, kung saan this one naman, the difference between this one and this one, eto, the table stud SKD contains yung student number plus the schedule number of the student. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung details ng enrollment nyo. For example, the student Rina, okay, which is 1111114. Okay, kung i-check natin dito, the student 1111114 had, ayan, may in-enroll siyang 1, 2, 3 subject, which is yung 11111, 1111112, 1111113, which is ito, CIT1, CIT2, CIT3. So, I need those 3 tables for my crystal report. Okay, so my objective today is to create a student schedule or to display a student schedule. Okay, ibig sabihin, for example, I will select a student and it will display a certain or it will display the schedule of the student. Okay, if you have watched my latest video kung saan it is about the more crystal report displaying a particular record of a student using a table. So, parang ganon din yon. We'll be using here, ano bang we'll be using again, combo box na lang. So, combo box to display yung names ng students. Tapos, when I click yung button, it will display yung details or yung schedule ng particular student. Okay? Using that one. Okay? Malinaw? So eto, again, I'm gonna use the student SKD and stud SKD for my tables. Okay? So let's start with our Visual Studio. Click natin si Create New Project. Okay? Again, you can add this on your previous project kasi it's the same DSN naman yung gagamitin natin. So, next, change ko lang yung location. So, drive D, sample, 10 to 1. There. So, lagay ko lang, topic ko is more crystal report. Okay, so ito na siya. So, first na gagawin ko is to create my crystal report. Okay, again, for to do the crystal report or to create the crystal report, click niyo yung project, add form, and then look for crystal report. Okay. Change the file, change the name of their crystal report. For example, student schedule. Okay natin. And then add. Okay. Using report wizard. Okay. So, pakita ko lang yung connections natin. ODB, CRDO. You're using L10 to 1. Wait lang, check ko lang yung L ko. So, control panel. Check ko lang yung DSN ko. So, 10 to 1 configure. Oops, mali yung database. So, I'm going to use Microsoft as my database. Okay. Okay. Again, double check para sure na sure. DSN 11, 10 to 1 configure. Ayan, Microsoft na. So, balik na tayo. So, this one, 10 to 1. 10 to 1. Next. Okay, finish na natin siya. So, add command. Okay. So, I'm going to display yung details or yung student schedule of a particular student. So, to do that, syempre, I'm going to use yung three tables. Okay. So, ang gagawin ko, I'm going to display yung name, student number, name, schedule number, subject, days, time, and room. Kung ito ang titignan natin, okay, my student number is here, student number, student name, then yung schedule number, okay, subject, days, time, and room. But, kung titingnan natin, wala siyang foreign key. Walang connection between the two tables. Okay? The only way to link those two tables is to use the studsched. Okay? So, i-try muna natin. So, I have select. I'm going to display the studno. The studno is nasa stud. So, stud. That studno. Stud. That name. Stud. That, And then, okay na yon. skd dot skd no. skd dot subject. skd dot days. skd dot time. And skd dot room. Okay. For me to display that one, I need to get it from the stud na table. Okay. Inner join it with the stud skd. Okay. On the stud no, kasi yun yung same sila. As you can see, this is the stud table. Meron siyang primary key na stud no. Also, yung stud sked, meron siyang column na stud no. Okay? So, is equals to stud skd dot stud no. Okay? Next, na-connect ko na siya. I'm going to connect it to the table skd naman. So, inner join skd on yung connection nilang dalawa, primary key, foreign key. So, we have stud skd or pwedeng stud skd dot skd no is equals to skd dot skd no. There. So, yan yung kailangan ko. So, for this one, dahil it's working na, Lagay natin shift. Kailangan ko ito. I need this one. Wait. Oops. Shift. Okay, I need this. So, I'll copy this one. Oops, mali. Ang pinindot ko, it's supposed to be enter. Enter. So, place ko on the notepad. So, remove ko yung unnecessary. Okay. Kasi this query is working na. So, copy ko. Place it on my, saan na siya? Saan na si crystal report ko? Nawawala. To. So, place that one here. Yung add command to report. So, there. And then, okay. Okay. So, I have the command there. Next. I want to view it all. Double greater than. Next. 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 Nare. There. So, hanap ko yung style and then finish. There. So, i-layout natin. Let's just lay out this one. Ayan. So, we'll lay out this. Ba ko siya. Then, and that. So, we have the print date, yung column header, and yung table natin. There. So, I have there the crystal report already. So, ilagay natin on a form. So, this one is my form 1. Kailangan ko yan later, yung form 1 ko. There. So, I can just put na lang here yung crystal report ko. So, on my form 1, the form 1 will contain yung crystal report viewer ko. So, crystal report viewer, drag, report source, check nyo yung the name of your crystal report. There. Para when I start my program, okay, this is actually working na. But I need to filter it so that it will display a particular student. Kasi when you view this one, it will all view, ayan o. It will all display. So, hindi siya ma-filter. So, let's just filter it to one particular student. Okay? So, working na siya. I'll add another form. Okay. Form 2. Let's say, for example, student na lang. So, add. So, I have my form student. For my form student, lagay ako ng label. Okay. Text ko ng label is student name na lang siguro. Hindi na lang. Primary key, student number. Okay. So, student number, primary key kasi siya. So, lagay ako ng combo box para hindi na ako magme-memorize. So, combo box. There. And then, a button. Okay. So, button ko, text will be displayed. And then, btn display. There. Okay. Ito, when I run my program, it's supposed to display yung names ng student number ng mga student ko. Okay. So, to do that, syempre, ilagay ko siya sa form load. So, meron akong dim, cnn as new, odbc dot odbc connection, dim cmd as new odbc dot odbc command. Okay. Gagamit ako ng execute reader later. So, to do my execute reader, paano na ako mag-do ng execute reader? I need to have another variable for later. Okay. So, I need to have dim dr as odbc dot odbc data reader. Okay. Then, combo box ko siya. So, cnn dot connection string is equals to dsn ele10 to 1. Then, cnn dot open. And cmd is equals to cnn dot create command, cmd dot command text. Okay. Display ko yung name lang. So, student number. So, select studno from stud. Okay. And then, dr is equals to cmd dot execute reader while dr dot read combo box 1 dot items dot add dr dot get string 0. Okay. And next, you have dr dot close cnn dot close. Test natin. So, change ko lang yung properties. Okay, change ko to student. Start. So, for my combo box, ayan na sila. There. The student number. Okay. So, I'll get yung, the student number. So, to get that one, so, dito na ako on my button. So, kailangan I need to pass the student number papunta doon sa isang form ko on my other form. So, to do that, syempre, I need to get first yung student number. Okay. Paano ko get yung student number is to get what is selected by the user. Okay. So, lagay natin. Let's get it. Try muna natin. Message box. Okay. Combo box 1 dot text. Okay. Try natin if we can get it. So, kunwari, di ba 104? There. So, there. I got it. Nakukuha niya. So, lagyan ko lang siya na, I'll make it as a comment. So, lagay ko dito, me.studno. Okay. So, I need a variable later sa taas. Okay. Is equals to combo box 1.text. Okay. So, lagay ko dito, dim studno as pwedeng integer na lang. String na lang. There. Okay. Next, I'm going to pass it to the other form, which is form 1. So, lagay natin form 1 dot studno. We will counter an error here because we need a variable sa kabila. Studno. And then we have form 1 dot show dialog. There. So, to remove this one, need to go to my form. I need to catch it. So, lagay ko dito, public studno as string. There. So, balik ako dito. There. There's no error na. Pass it here. So, dito, I'll place here na lang a message box again so that I know na naipass siya. So, me.studno. Okay. Oops, palitan natin. Message box. There. Okay. So, this one, the me.studno is referring to the value ng studno in Form 1. Okay? So, the value of studno on Form 1. So, lagay natin. Try natin. So, 4. Display. There. So, ibig sabihin nagra-run. But it's not still filtering. Wala pa siyang filter dito. Oh. Still displays all. So, I need to have a code for this one. So, ito, it's working kasi here, may comment na doon. So, again, I'll place a comment on this one kasi I know it's working na. So, for that one, lagay ko dito. Remember the name of your crystal report. So, I need to declare an object for that. So, lagay ko dim object. Lagay na lahat natin. Stud schedule as new, the name, student, schedule. Okay? And then here, okay natin, dim cnn as new, odbc.odbc connection, dim cmd as new, odbc.odbc command, and cnn.connection string, tsn is equals ele 10 to 1. Oops. And then cnn.open. Then cmd is equals to cnn.create command. cmd.command text is equals to i-display ko a particular student. Okay? Remember yung query ko? This one? So, I still need this one because I'm going to display the student number, names, kedno, subject, days, time, room, pero on a particular student. So, I'll add a where. Okay, so ito siya. Masyadong mahaba. Okay natin. I'll place na lang muna here. There. Para maibaba ko siya. Don't forget to have this. Yan. And then, dugtong ko the other one. And then, the other one. Yan. So, ayan siya. Oops, kulang. Ampersand. Oh, sorry. Ampersand. Okay. Next. On a particular student. So, particular student, I need again ampersand. Pababa ko siya. Ilagay natin where stud no is equals to semicolon ampersand me dot studno. Dahil string yan nilagay ko, like kailangan I need a single quote for that. Oops, kulang ng ampersand. There. Next. Syempre, I need to display. So, I need to have my data adapter and dataset. So, dim da as new odbc.odbc data adapter, dim ds as new dataset. Okay? And then, lagay natin dito, da.select command is equals to cmd, da.fill, ts, temporary tables, to sked na lang. And then, I have here yung object ko, which is stud schedule that set data source is equals to ds dot tables index 0, and then my crystal report viewer 1 dot report source is equals to ano pangalan niya, stud as schedule, and crystal report viewer 1 dot refresh. There. So testing. So ito na lang 1114. Oh no, may error. Okay. Okay. Wrong spelling yung DSN. Sorry. Ah. L10. Oops. L. L10 to 1. There. So, testing again. There. So, I have there now. Ayan. So, a particular student. Ito siya. But, as you can see, ito, repeated yung student number and the name. Okay? So, if repeated and same data, okay, ang gawin nyo na lang for that one, okay, tapos ito pala, let's omit this one na lang here. So, omit na lang natin siya from there. And yung repeated, to solve that one, go to your crystal report. Okay. And then, change yung layout. Okay. Lagay natin. Place this one siguro here. Lagay natin. Okay. We'll change the layout. So, student number, lagay natin dito. Student number, this one. And then, the result of the student number. Okay. Student name, and then the name. Okay? And then, lagay natin no, subject, days, time, room, and room. There. So, try natin again. For display. There. So, you can see, na-arrange ko na siya. Student number, hindi na repeated. Name, Rina, and my schedule. So, you need to lay out your crystal report. Okay?